Hey everybody, it's Sherpa Rage, and today I'm going to be doing a build breakdown for Ash. Ash is one of the characters that when I first learned about Warframe, that I really wanted right off the bat, just by how badass he sounded and everything. Uh, so Ash was my top wanted Warframe, and he's still my second favorite right after Vauban, after actually playing him. I was real excited about getting him, and then I actually got him and played him, and I was a little disheartened at first, but then the more I played him, the more I realized that he's just a really good, solid Warframe. Overall, like I said in all my videos pretty much, weapons don't really matter. I am playing with a recently formed Grakata and Akalex right now, still finishing out the Amphis there. But for Ash himself, the build that I have going on him right now, for the most part, I do have a rifle amp on. I have thought about doing steel charge. I know some people like to do sort of that, do smoke screen and get up close and do melee, kind of like a Loki. Me, I kind of have the rifle amp as a support. In my mind, Ash is kind of that solo supporty class, that he's just kind of there, and he does his own thing, and like I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but I kind of feel like people who play Ash can play as a team, but they don't play for the team, if that kind of makes any sense. Not saying that they don't help out the team, but they play for them, and they play Ash kind of their own way, and it's at least kind of what I've seen in my travels, as you could say, in the Warframe universe. I mean, just an example, I'll be running a Grineer mission, and it'll be like, oh, there's the three of us here. We got like a Nova and a Rhino, and then whatever frame you are, say like a Frost or something, and you're like looking around, where's the fourth guy? And you look up, and Ash is up killing dudes on the floor above you, and it's like, oh, okay, well, he's kind of doing his thing. We're doing our thing, but it's all towards the common purpose. But I could be entirely wrong on that. That's just me. So I do have all of the four abilities: Shuriken, Teleport, Smokescreen, Bladestorm. Bladestorm is a nice ultimate. I wouldn't say it's one of the best. I'm probably use Shuriken and Smokescreen the most. Teleport is nice, but I the way I play, I find its ability is not always useful, nor necessary. It's kind of good when just trying to get somewhere. It's a decent mobility tool though, which is nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, that actually. So I mean, it is nice, just kind of a mobility, and you'll kind of hear me talk about that in multiple videos. Is the mobility of a Warframe? It has an ability like Rip Line or Teleport or Switch Teleport or Bounce. Some frames have that mobility aspect of them, which when you get the inner workings and you get that just right, it is a beautiful thing. And I kind of have that with Ash, not so much in his movement with his abilities, but just the overall play style with him. Shuriken I probably use the most. I use it in tandem, just kind of shooting things here and there. Need a Shuriken, pop it off as I'm shooting, something like that. Of course, I do have focus for that. I do have continuity for smokescreen. I do a lot of invisible stuff. So smokescreen, I want narrow-minded and continuity. The power range, I believe, might affect Bladestorm. I can't remember quite for sure, but it's most of the time you do it when you're in a crowd anyway. At least I do personally. Flow and streamline, just kind of the standard. Okay, kind of casting. But it's not really my focus. I do have a little bit of health and shield on him. I thought about buffing one or the other, but I figured I'd just throw Vigor on for right now, call it good. Once I'm invisible most of the time. You can equip Shade with him if you do choose so. I prefer Carrier because Carrier is just kind of all around great, especially when you're doing like Bladestorm. You can do, you can pick up the energy orbs and everything around. So, like I said, recently formed Medoclex, the Krakata recently formed as well. So, yeah, the stats a little off here, but I'll jump in and I will show you guys some footage of some gameplay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. You can bet your testicles we are doing Zini. Even with Zini going to Corpus, I still gotta give it to it. I just love the map so much. it's kind of a great way to show off the overall usefulness of most frames, since it is kind of a platformed, tiered
Reinforcements
surface.
are inbound.
Oh, okay. Let me
Hold
start
the line.
already. Guess we can do that. Yeah, so see, Ash is one of the faster Warframes. I think second only to Loki, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure with Valkyrie or
Looks
Oberon.
like heavy
Oberon
activity
does
ahead.
not seem this fast, so there's no way Oberon's gonna be up there. I'm just gonna say that. Cool, in a full party. Sure. Storm is beautiful. It's a good ultimate. It's a solid ultimate. I mean, it's nice because you're kind of banging around, or popping around the place, just hitting everybody quickly. So it's great for not taking a lot of damage. With Ash, you just kind of get in the zone. Just kind of have it. Oh, I'm at 300. Okay. Ooh, rare 5. Take it somewhere. One of these ones is a rare 5. Really to see it. That's the problem carriers sometimes. Oh, joy, a slash dash. Ricotta's not quite where he wants it yet, but it's gonna get there. I think it's on the second corner, so Wolves sure just do. They kind of have a breaking pattern, or they kind of auto target. Oh, look, another slash dash! Oh, joy! Still got a dude. Pretty sure I hit him. That was another slash dasher. Jesus! Oh, trust me, I got like 7 in one round. This is radio the time. Yeah, like I said, Ash kind of does his own thing, so I just run around, do things, check on the pot every once in a while, go with the shuriken, take his energy, you know, the usual. Alright, back up to 100, let's do that. Got it, I think. I'm gonna chalk that up to I got it. You guys know. Alright. Really like the Immortal skin for Ash as well. I think that just freaking cool as hell. He was one of the first ones I got it for. I think I have it for everybody. Over time I finally was like, oh, looks cool on this person. Messing around with my color schemes and whatnot. So, oh, that hit the ground back actually. So yeah, hope you guys kind of like the build breakdown and everything. And
unless you can handle more of the
yeah,
enemy.
if you got any questions or anything, leave any comments, and see you guys in the next one.